Ladies and gentlemen, Cornel West just came out and attacked Joe Biden. And, I may not agree with this man on everything, but this I definitely agree with him. So, Cornel West says Biden committed crimes against humanity against Black Americans. Y'all know what he's talking about. He's talking about that crime bill. And see, every time there is an exoneration because they've put innocent people in there for decades, that is a crime against humanity. And that is also cause for reparations. America, over the last few centuries, have jailed numerous innocent people and continue to do that even to this very day. So Cornel West ripped Joe Biden's record on race relations, calling the Democrats' history in Black Americans nothing short of crime against humanity. I do agree with him on that. And it's not just Joe Biden, it is the Democratic Party. In an exclusive interview with the Post, West 70 accused Biden of spurring mass incarceration among minorities, and he did say minorities, because of the Tough on Crime Federal Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act Biden sponsored as a senator in 1994. The bill authorized the hiring of 100,000 new police officers and allocated $9.7 billion for prison. Yeah, a prison that his own son belongs in. It's funny he wants to use that crime bill on everybody else, but blatantly ignore the crimes his own son is committing. Hunter belongs in jail. Well, I think you'll think Joe Biden contributed to a crime against humanity when he became the architect of the mass incarceration regime in the 1990s. Yes. And like I said, every time they jail innocent people, that is definitely a crime against humanity. And keeping them in there for decades for something that never happened. Yeah, crime against humanity. So the bill authorized, and I read that part, 100,000 new police. Yeah, like that's what this country needs. So anyway, I've taught in prison for 41 years, and the level of barbarity in our prisons has something to do with that crime bill that he put forward, said West, now a professor at Union Theological Seminary. So, this is an affiliate of Columbia University. Black folks are low priority to Biden. West continue, adding the president was much better at window dressing black faces in high places. West gave Biden's performance on race a dismal grade of C minus. Now he should get an F. Should get an F. He also slammed the 80-year-old president as being slowing, as he said, Joe Biden is slowing down. Yeah, slowing down and falling all over the place. It's very clear that his cognitive powers are in decline, claimed West, who insisted that he is fit as a fiddle with no notable health issues. Though West is unabashed, a man of the left, he echoed Republicans' concerns about weaponizing the lack of oversight federal intelligence agencies. The GOP has long accused the agencies of being politicized. So I would just increase the scope of accountability and transparency. I think that's enough right here, Westhead. So, I like what he's saying here, in this instance. I do like what he said. So the whole institution, all right, to make sure it's not politicized, make sure it's not weaponized, and make sure that it actually let us know what they are doing, especially the executive branch. Mm-mm. So, and he called it kind of strange that the Secret Service could not identify a dime bag of cocaine was made its way into the White House during a period when Hunter Biden, a known former drug addict, trust me, Hunter is still a drug addict, has been staying there. Yeah, you know what they did, y'all? They're still going to do tours through the White House, but nobody can go in the West Wing. That's what they decided, and they never could identify where the bag came from. So much for good police work, right? So he called the younger Biden's deal with the Department of Justice, plead guilty on 2 counts of tax evasion, a little tap on the wrist. Robert Kennedy Jr. has made a splash in the media and political circles for his primary challenge to President Biden. But political experts watching the 2024 race says it is West who pose a far more dangerous threat. Yeah, I keep seeing that in the media actually. They think West is going to be the one pulling votes away from Joe Biden. Okay, so West previously had planned to run with the People's Party before switching to Green. So he's going to be running on the ticket on the Green Party, which could mean the outspoken academic could siphon critical votes from Biden's in swing states, potentially throwing the election to GOP frontrunner Donald Trump. Some Dems said, yeah, and y'all heard Ron DeSantis is sinking in the polls. People are stepping away from him. So in 2016, the Green Party played an outside role in tipping the election to Donald Trump. Now, with Cornel West as their likely nominee, they would easily do that again. Risky business former Obama campaign guru David Axelrod tweeted earlier this week West supported Biden over Trump in 2020, but now claim they're both equally dangerous. So, Trump, yes, Trump is still leading in the polls, and he's definitely doing way better than Ron DeSantis. So, Trump leading us towards a second civil war. Biden is leading us towards a third world war. So, I am not excited about either choice, West said. I don't want to just support a caretaker government against fascism every 4 years because sooner or later it will still win. But the problem with the Democrats is that they'd rather lose than change. Well, I don't think anybody in our community should vote Democrat. I really don't. They have showed you they're not with us at all. They've been showing us this, but now it's pretty blatant. They are blatant about it. They will come straight out and say, oh, well, anything we do is got to be for everybody. It's got to be it's for everybody when it comes down to us, but for anyone else, it's exclusively for them. And we've seen the biggest mass incarceration under these Democratic Party presidents and senates and House of Representatives. When they are in control, we see the biggest mass incarcerations. And like I said, you got all these innocent people. It's like every day you can find an exoneration story in America. Every day, and that's not an exaggeration. It's one thing if you're locking up the criminal element, but when you start grabbing up innocent people and they're sitting in there for 50 years, nah, I can't support any kind of crime bill or anything that you do, and you're not even willing to fix that. Nah, I can't support you like that. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.